Angel Reese, fired. No one saw this coming. The WNBA world is in complete shock tonight after explosive reports claim that Angel Reese has been kicked out of the brand new Unrivaled League, the same league she was once hyped as the face of. Sources are calling it a complete meltdown, while others say Angel Reese's ego finally caught up to her. But here's where it gets darker. Insiders are leaking messages suggesting this wasn't just a firing, it was revenge. Apparently, things behind the scenes had been boiling for weeks. Arguments with teammates, tension with organizers, and one major betrayal that pushed everything over the edge. And when the news broke, Angel didn't stay silent. Her furious reaction online has already gone viral, and fans are divided. Some say she's the victim, others say she got exactly what she deserved. But what really happened inside Unrivaled that ended her career overnight? Stay tuned, because the truth might destroy more than just her reputation. From day one, Angel Reese wasn't just another WNBA rookie, she was a movement, a cultural icon, a lightning rod, and a walking headline. Whether fans loved her confidence or hated her swagger, everyone agreed on one thing: Angel Reese made women's basketball must-watch entertainment. From her viral taunts in college to her bold fashion statements and unfiltered interviews, she became the face of a new generation, unapologetic, emotional, and fiercely competitive. So when the announcement came that Angel would be joining the brand new Unrivaled League, a player-created competition designed to empower athletes and give them more control than ever, it felt like a perfect fit. The league, co-founded by stars like Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, was meant to be a fresh start. Fewer corporate restrictions, higher pay, and more freedom. Angel was marketed as one of its biggest stars. Reebok signed on as a major sponsor. Social media exploded with hype. This was supposed to be Angel Reese's next empire. But beneath that shiny launch, tensions were already brewing. Sources inside the organization whispered that Angel's personality, the same boldness that made her a superstar, was rubbing people the wrong way. Some teammates reportedly felt she was making everything about herself. Others said her management team clashed with Unrivaled officials over promotion, pay, and media appearances. One insider told The Athletic, Angel wanted to be treated like the main attraction, but this league was built on equality. That caused friction fast. Meanwhile, fans began noticing strange behavior online. Angel started liking cryptic tweets about fake friends and snakes in the grass. Her usual confident interviews turned slightly defensive, and she even skipped a few scheduled press events for Unrivaled promo shoots. Then came the now infamous practice clip, Angel storming off the court after a heated argument with another player. The clip spread like wildfire across TikTok and X, formerly Twitter. Still, most fans brushed it off as competitive fire. That was Angel's brand. After all, she thrived on controversy. But as the season approached, things behind closed doors reportedly hit a breaking point. Sources close to the league said that Angel had a massive disagreement with Unrivaled executives over control of her image rights. She allegedly wanted full creative control over her promotional materials and social media appearances, something no other player had demanded. By this time, Angel's inner circle had grown worried. Even Reebok executives, who had banked heavily on her star power, were reportedly concerned that the drama was overshadowing their marketing deals. She's not listening to anyone, one insider allegedly said. Angel feels untouchable, like she can't be replaced. But Unrivaled doesn't want another diva story. They want a movement that's bigger than one player. Then came the rumors that Angel's locker room had turned cold. Players stopped tagging her in team posts. A few even unfollowed her on Instagram. Fans noticed instantly, and the speculation went wild. Was Angel being iced out, or was she alienating everyone around her? Behind the scenes, according to leaked DMS obtained by a fake gossip page called Sports Tea Room, one player allegedly told another, "We can't keep letting her control the narrative. She's making it all about her again." That one message spread everywhere. Within hours, hashtags like #UnrivaledDrama and #FreeAngel started trending. No one expected what would come next. Because while everyone was still debating whether Angel was the victim or the villain, a shocking decision was already being made inside Unrivaled headquarters that would flip her entire world upside down. It happened suddenly. No press conference, no official announcement, no warning, just a cryptic Instagram post from Unrivaled's official account late one Friday night. Sometimes hard decisions must be made for the integrity of the game. We move forward together. No names, no details. But within minutes, fans knew exactly who they were talking about. Angel Reese. According to multiple anonymous sources close to the league, Angel had been officially fired from Unrivaled after what insiders called a series of internal violations and unprofessional conduct. But that vague explanation only fueled more questions. What kind of violations? Who made the final call? And most importantly, why Angel? Almost immediately, social media went into overdrive. One leaked text thread from a supposed Unrivaled team manager claimed Angel skipped mandatory promotional events, refused to wear league-branded gear, and even threatened to pull out of a televised appearance when her name wasn't listed first on the lineup card. The messages read, "She told us, if she's not the face, she's out. We tried to calm her down, but she said, 'You'll regret disrespecting me.'" But what truly turned this story into chaos was what came next. An audio leak allegedly from a heated phone call between Angel and a league executive. In the recording, a woman's voice, reportedly Angel's, can be heard saying, "You don't build a league off my name and then cut me out of the spotlight. I made this relevant." The executive responds, "This isn't about you anymore, Angel. You're not bigger than the league." The call ends abruptly, followed by silence, then the sound of someone hanging up in anger. Fans couldn't believe it. Angel, one of the loudest voices for women's empowerment in sports, was being accused of turning on the very movement she helped build. But for her supporters, it didn't add up. They pointed out that Unrivaled's marketing had used Angel's image on nearly every promo banner. She was the reason most fans tuned in. Why would they suddenly cut her off? Then came the first major twist. Just hours after the Unrivaled statement went viral, a leaked email surfaced supposedly from a PR assistant inside the organization claiming that Angel's removal had nothing to do with professionalism and everything to do with money. The email alleged that Angel was secretly negotiating her own side deal with a competing sponsor that directly conflicted with Unrivaled's official partnerships. In simpler terms, she was accused of trying to cash in twice, once from Reebok, and again, from a rival brand. The message read, "We discovered she had signed a secondary promotional agreement without board approval. That's grounds for immediate termination under contract clause 4B." If true, this would mean Angel wasn't just being fired, she was being accused of scamming the very league that made her a star. And that word, scam, spread like wildfire across sports media. ESPN analysts began debating it live. If she was making backdoor deals, that's career suicide, one host said. Others defended her, arguing that Angel was simply fighting for her worth in a league that underpays women athletes. Meanwhile, Angel stayed silent. No tweets, no interviews, just one cryptic Instagram story. Black background, white text. "They used me until they didn't need me." And that's when everyone realized something much bigger was going on, because sources claimed this firing wasn't spontaneous, it was planned. A setup, a way to remove her from the spotlight and make her the scapegoat. The question now wasn't if Angel Reese had been fired, it was why, and who really wanted her gone. The silence from Angel Reese didn't last long. After nearly 48 hours of chaos online, she finally broke it, and what she said sent shockwaves through the entire WNBA community. It began with a midnight Instagram Live that drew over 120,000 viewers in less than 5 minutes. Angel appeared in a dimly lit room, visibly emotional, her voice trembling as she spoke. "Y'all really think I got fired over a sponsor? That's the lie they want you to believe," she said, wiping her eyes. "I gave everything to Unrivaled. They used me. They lied to me. And now they're trying to destroy me." Fans flooded the comments, begging her to explain. And then she dropped the bombshell. According to Angel, the real reason she was removed had nothing to do with money. It was about control. She claimed that league executives, including one high-ranking official she refused to name, had been pressuring her to tone down her attitude and let other players shine. In her words, "They told me my confidence was becoming a problem. They said people were tired of me being the headline." But Angel refused to back down. "I built this platform," she said. "Now they want to silence me because I won't play by their rules. They tried to control my narrative, and when I wouldn't let them, they pushed me out." Within minutes, Twitter exploded. Hashtags like #JusticeForAngel and #UnrivaledExposed started trending. Fans began dissecting old clips, rewatching press conferences, and connecting dots that now look suspicious in hindsight. One viral tweet read, "Remember when Angel got benched for rest? That wasn't rest, that was punishment." Then came the next twist. An anonymous whistleblower, claiming to be part of Unrivaled's marketing team, reached out to multiple sports blogs with a shocking story. According to their leaked messages, the decision to fire Angel had been planned weeks in advance. They wrote, "Executives wanted to shift focus to new stars. Angel's personality made her impossible to control. They decided the cleanest way to move on was to create a controversy that made her look unprofessional. If that wasn't enough, leaked screenshots began circulating showing what appeared to be internal Slack messages between league staff. One line stood out: "We can't keep centering her. She's unpredictable and could ruin sponsor relations. Time to cut ties before she cuts us." That message alone turned Unrivaled into a PR disaster. Major outlets began reporting on the leaks. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith reportedly said on air, "If this is true, then we're talking about a calculated smear campaign against a 22-year-old athlete. That's not just unethical, that's evil." Meanwhile, Angel's Reebok deal, once a major milestone for women's sports, suddenly looked like a weapon used against her. Fans pointed out that the same company sponsoring Unrivaled had quietly signed another rising player. Right after Angel's removal, it looked like the league had replaced her almost instantly. But the final part of Angel's live stream left everyone speechless. She claimed to have proof, documents, emails, and texts showing how Unrivaled executives plotted against her. "They thought I wouldn't find out," she said, her voice steady now, "but I got everything. I've been saving receipts since day one, and when I drop them, it's over." The live ended abruptly, leaving millions of fans refreshing her page, waiting for the so-called receipts. But they never came. Days passed, and still no proof. Some began doubting her story. Others said she was silenced again, maybe even legally. And just when the conversation began to cool down, another headline appeared online that reignited everything. Exclusive: Unrivaled insider claims Angel Reese was paid to stay quiet. Now the question wasn't whether Angel was wronged, it was whether she'd taken a deal to bury the truth. When the Unrivaled insider headline hit the internet, it was like gasoline poured on an already blazing inferno. The basketball world couldn't stop talking. Every sports show, podcast, and TikTok commentary account had one name trending at the top: Angel Reese. The narrative split into two extreme sides. On one side were Angel's die-hard supporters, fans who believed she was the victim of a corrupt, ego-driven league that couldn't handle her star power. They flooded social media with fiery defenses. One viral tweet read, "They built Unrivaled off Angel's name. Now they want to erase her because she's too real. This is sabotage, plain and simple." Another wrote, "Angel Reese doesn't need Unrivaled. Unrivaled needs Angel Reese." Meanwhile, critics pounced on the growing silence around Angel's receipts. They started to question everything: her story, her motives, even her emotional outburst on Instagram Live. If she really had proof, one commenter said, "Why hasn't she posted it yet? Sounds like she's just trying to stay relevant." ESPN segments turned into heated debates. Stephen A. Smith clashed with co-hosts on air, saying, "Angel Reese doesn't fake outrage, she's been targeted since day one." But his co-host fired back, "If she's being silenced, show the evidence." This isn't the first time she's leaned into drama for attention. Clips of that debate alone racked up millions of views within hours. Then came the most unexpected reaction, from Caitlin Clark herself. During a post-practice interview, reporters asked her about the Unrivaled fallout. Her response was calm but cutting. "I stay out of drama. I just focus on basketball. I hope Angel finds peace." That single sentence broke the internet. Fans took it as shade, sparking a whole new wave of rivalry rumors. Sports blogs exploded. Headlines screamed things like "Caitlin Clark throws subtle jab at Angel Reese amid Unrivaled scandal." And fans think Clark's peace comment was a message to Reese. Other WNBA players started picking sides. Marina Mabrey liked a tweet accusing Unrivaled of playing favorites. Camila Cardoso reposted a video defending Angel with the caption, "They've been trying to break her since college." But veteran players like Diana Taurasi called for calm, saying, "The league needs to grow up. This petty chaos is hurting women's basketball." The media chaos didn't stop there. TMZ ran with the headline "Reese fired, silenced, and paid off. Insider speaks out." The article claimed that a quiet legal settlement might explain her sudden disappearance from social media, a claim that neither Angel nor Unrivaled confirmed or denied. And that's what made it worse: the silence. Every hour that Angel didn't speak, the speculation grew louder. Fans dissected her old Reebok photo shoots, her last public appearances, even her body language in old interviews. One TikTok theory went viral, suggesting her firing had been staged as part of a bigger business move involving a competing league. By now, Angel Reese wasn't just trending, she was dominating the entire sports conversation. But the real question everyone was asking was simple. If she truly didn't fake the scandal, then who did? And if she did, what was she hiding? Because, just when the world thought it had seen every angle of this chaos, a final leak was about to drop. One that would change everything they thought they knew about Angel Reese. Unrivaled and the people pulling strings behind the scenes. Just when fans thought the dust had settled, a mysterious account on X dropped what it called the missing receipts, and everything spiraled out of control again. The account, claiming to be a former Unrivaled staffer, posted a blurred screenshot showing a private group chat labeled board only. The message at the top read, "Cut Angel now. Her attitude is becoming a PR nightmare." Spin it as per. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Was this the proof Angel had been hinting at all along? Had Unrivaled actually plotted to fire her from the start? The tweet racked up over 1 million views in less than 2 hours before it mysteriously vanished, deleted by the user who posted it. But by then, the damage was already done. Screenshots were everywhere, and fans refused to let it go. "Yo, this confirms it," one viral reply said. "They blackballed her just like Alexis Morris claimed months ago." Others weren't so convinced. "Could be fake," someone countered. "Angel probably leaked that herself." Meanwhile, insiders claimed that Unrivaled executives were in panic mode. One alleged board member told a podcast host, "Let's just say this situation wasn't supposed to go public. Deals were in place. Someone wanted chaos." But the biggest bombshell came hours later, from Angel herself. Out of nowhere, she reactivated her Instagram and posted a single cryptic story. It wasn't a video, no caption, just a black background, with white text that read, "Y'all think I lost everything. I'm just getting started." Within minutes, #Angel Reese Exposed was trending again. Fans flooded her DMs, begging for clarification. Was she hinting at legal action? A tell-all interview? Or maybe a move to another league altogether? No one knew, but the timing was suspicious. Because just 24 hours later, ESPN insiders started whispering about a secret contract negotiation involving Angel and a rival basketball startup rumored to be funded by Shaquille O'Neal himself. If true, it meant that Angel Reese had just pulled off the biggest power move in women's basketball history, turning a public firing into a multi-million-dollar comeback. But before fans could celebrate, more chaos hit. A new leaked memo, allegedly from Unrivaled's legal team, warned all players not to discuss Angel publicly under threat of suspension. That leak alone reignited everything. The narrative flipped. Once again, now, people were accusing Unrivaled of trying to silence everyone who supported her. The story had officially grown too big to control. Every journalist, every content creator, and every fan had a theory. Some said Angel faked the firing to build hype. Others swore she was a victim of a corporate takedown. But one thing was undeniable. Angel Reese was back in control of the conversation, and she knew it. Because in the end, no one could tell if she had truly been betrayed, or if this entire scandal was her greatest play yet. And the truth? That's the part no one's seen. Not yet. This story isn't just about Angel Reese getting fired. It's about power, image, and the chaos that comes when business and ego collide. Whether she was blindsided by Unrivaled or orchestrated the entire scandal to flip the narrative. One thing's for sure. Angel Reese knows how to stay at the center of the storm. The real question is, what happens next? Does she expose Unrivaled for what really went down behind the scenes? Does she sign with Shaq's rumored new league and start fresh? Or will the truth finally catch up to her if those leaks weren't as real as she claimed? Fans are already taking sides. The media is in full spin mode, and Angel's silence has only made the tension worse. But with her cryptic post, "I'm just getting started," it's clear she's planning her next move carefully. So what do you think really happened? Was Angel set up, or did she play everyone to rebuild her brand? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe, because when the next chapter in this wild story drops, you're not going to want to miss how Angel Reese flips the script one more time.